Hello guys, I'm Sharp came back once again. Shout out to the how do you per round 1454 came out about 3 hours ago, apparently. But apparently there was no chapter last week. Some people are saying Golden Week, some people are saying this and that. I tried to go through George's Twitter and trying to find out why. Because sometimes you can look at it. There's an official Ippo Twitter account that tell you when the issues and stuff come out. And I don't know. We might have to code name George all about that action, Mr. Morikawa, because on Twitter the conversations are real. Sometimes it just be some catching up on some mahjong or drawing an art piece or giving an art piece to somebody. Other times having full-blown discussions about people not getting paid their money from anime rights and everything else. Look. I'll coordinate him all about that action, Mr. Morikawa. That's not one. I don't know if it's a one-to-one translation, but hey, George, be on the Twitter. That's all I say. He does a lot of things for somebody who do this weekly for 30 plus years. Like I say, he's a superhuman. He's a machine. 30 plus years of weekly chapters. And the man says, I'm only halfway done. He's a madman. Madman. But let's get right into this chapter. Oh my goodness. It's been a while, but it's good to be back. It's good to be back. We see Mishima going back and forth, blam, blam. We see Rosario going back and forth, blam, blam. We get this shot of Mishima. He's diving in. Neither fighter relents. Neither retreats. Round 1454. A white hot round one. And across like Mishima's going for it again. Rosario going in. But Rosario is also enemy in the center. Oh, that's an excellent shot. That's a nice shot, George. That's an excellent shot. Whoa, it was like a laser. Wait a minute, that had to be an overhand right, but it connects clean with Mishima's shoulder. He connects clean with Mishima's shoulders. And the crowd's like, wow, who's really pressuring who here? They both are. Miyata and Senna got nothing to say. The great Takamura and Naoki and Kimura looks on. And Rosario slips out of the laser. And the announcer says that they're each trying to take the place. Neither one of them is getting each other an inch. Rosario try to go for it. Mishima blocks. But Mishima returns fire. Rosario blocks as well. But it seems like that might push him. Wait, no. Wait. It pushes him back with the right hand. Mishima punches back Rosario, the pressure fight, with the right hand. Even though Rosario tried to block it, it connects. And Rosario can't stay on his feet. He's getting pushed back by the Mishima. He's getting pushed back. But this is supposed to be his range. What's happening right now? You see his shoes just Rosario, what's happening? But he dives right back in. He's an animal. He dives right back in. No fear, Rosario. He's diving right back in. He wants some more. He's getting close. Mishima fires a right. He slips out of the way. Rosario returns fire with a left. But Mishima was able to block with the other hand. But he punches and it leaves an imprint into the glove. And he pushes Mishima's back with the right hand. And that was a slip counter right at the top. Mishima blocks it and Mishima's going back. He's going back. What is happening right now? What type of power are these two people packing at lightweight? This is ridiculous. I've never seen people get punched back and it's just, what happened? The last time I seen something similar to this was Ippo versus Sendo. But even then, that was both on spaghetti legs. That wasn't pushing each other back or blocking and dodging and shoulder rolling. This is ridiculous. And they both charge back at each other. The announcer's like, right when the balance is shifting, they bounce right back. Palms sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy, throwing up mom's spaghetti. I swear that's not a joke. It literally says palms sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy. You just can't look away for a second. Everybody's silent. We even get a panel of Selmo Ruhei, and Kumi is starting to sweat the bullets. Mishima throws out jab. Rosario throws out jab. Wait. It both stopped short. Cause the bell rung. There's not a drop of sweat. Rosario. Neither one of them is backing down. Neither one of them is going for a retreat. And the announcer says round one is over. From the get-go, this match was white hot. A fitting setting for two men reaching for the top. It wouldn't be strange for the balance to break at any second. And Ippo's jaw is on the floor, but he sucks it back up, and he's like, both of them are incredible. Well, he says to himself, and Kuma's like, huh? With his jaws on the floor, Kuma's like, she looked at him like, who is this stranger? Who am I sitting next to right now? Because I believe it's a small Ippo monologue, and he says like, I get it now. No, this is coming from both of them. I get it now. He's strong. As they both look back at each other. To be continued. I say it's a solid chapter. No real complaints. Good, solid chapter. My goodness. Not the feelings, like the my good, like what I've never seen that before. The punch does not connect clean, but it still is sending them back across the arena, across the mat. And then Rosario slips a straight right hand straight down the pipe, follows it with his own left hook, and then Sumishima going back. And when I say going back, their legs are not giving in. They're just losing balance because of the pure punching power. What is this fight right now? This is ridiculous. It is a white hot round one after all. And they both have a mental understanding. That seems like tonight is gonna be a really long night. It seems like tonight is gonna be a really long night. Ugh. Like I said before, it seemed like George, with all this hype and build up and the restructuring of the Mishima backstory, that apparently George was taking this serious. I thought this is gonna, I thought it was gonna be like the Wally Void back to back. I thought apparently I underestimated the more cards. So likely I didn't know how serious he was taking this fight, but apparently. The way things been going these last two chapters, this could be the real deal. My goodness. Get pushed back. Rosario is right back into the action. I'm not backing down for not what you thought this was. Who you think I was? My goodness. I mean, some of the technique that I want to say. Rosario's punching like a Koagama or like a Ippo, but he did leave an imprint when he connected. Now this could be an artistic choice. Well, not like a fist imprint, but like a punch glove imprint. So it could just be an artistic choice. But jeez, my goodness! And with the right hand of Mishima just sending him going back. Oh, this is a interesting spectacle. Indeed. A very, very interesting spectacle. I will be interested to see what they both say in the corner to each other, especially with Mr. Ben for Rosario. Could Mr. Ben may just be more than somebody who's just eating off the same plate of Rosario? Could he actually be a fairly confident manager / coach? Could he be something more? Have I underestimated Mr. Ben as well? But who knows? I know that Mishima's coach is solid, and I don't know. Rosario seemed like to be a tough nut to crack. You know, that partial Philly, Mishima just let the punch slide off his shoulder. Monster, just like we've seen against Juan Garcia. He was using his footwork, he was going off the ropes. He's, my goodness, not the rope, no, Mishima, no. It's like I've been saying, Mishima right now is the best boxer with no gaps. Like Ricardo Martinez is Martinez, the great Takamura is great Takamura. But for somebody who's closed up all his weaknesses for most of them, Mishima is the most complete one so far. It's just there's no real gaps I'm looking at. None. Everybody else there's still questions. Everybody else. But Mishima, especially with the Shinobu fight, is just my goodness. At least at the Juan Garcia fight, the man got feet. He got happy feet. And he got no partial rope with dope. My goodness. That Miata rematch is looking that Miata rematch is looking real it's looking real that mountain's looking real steep, Miata. I don't know. This is not the same man from all those years ago. Not the same man. Misha was looking quite monstrous. Rosario ain't rolling over. It's not gonna be an easy night for nobody. Ugh. Like I said, this stuff is better than drugs. Actually, my goodness, this is I don't know, man. I don't know. Ugh. And then this final panel, they're just looking at each other with, ugh. Ugh. I understand now. I understand that this guy's in the joke. This guy's a real deal. And surprisingly, Rosario is holding up quite well. Now we don't know when the weight management thing's gonna kick in. That's still a thing. Let's not forget. Let's not get too much of a happy feet. But apparently they have both mentally agreed that weight management, unlike Miyata against Randy Boy Jr., will not be accounted for. Whatever happens, I ain't rolling over. Alright, this match is going in when I want to say at the end, coming from Rosario. And Mish was like, is that how you want to play it? I'll bury your ass in hell right next to the other people I buried. I'm the Grim Reaper of Tokyo for a reason. Let's see let's see how you try to match up. He's already partially slain the Dragon Aragiri. Some more Ryuhei. We all know why we say partially. Maybe we didn't get a conclusive outcome of who truly was the better boxer that day. But this is obviously nowhere close to the same man. No, he's something more. He's superhuman. Mishiba's looking unstoppable right now. And against the ultimate champion. This is I know, man. Hey, look. We all know how I feel about Ippo if he was able to implement the new Densuro monstrous. But I don't know, man. Mishiba may be giving Sendo and Ippo a run for their money. And that in Miyata, ugh, I can't picture a rematch for Miyata at this point. It's gonna have an easy night. like let's picture a scenario. Miyata, what is he like? He's like 5'8", 5'9", somewhere around there. If he moves up a weight class or two, my goodness, it's like, sure, he won't run out of energy, but Misha was looking vicious right now. He's looking monstrous. My goodness. I already made a video about the rise of a champion. I already talked about how Misha was like the most complete out of all of them. He's looking. Yeah. I am the Sendo man, but Mishiba is still being an easy top 5, top 10 character. But he's looking unstoppable right now. If Sendo don't show nothing new against Ricardo Martinez, you know what time it is. I don't know if he could beat Sendo, man. I don't know if he could beat Misha. Misha was looking. You see the right hand? He's surgical with that thing. He's surgical, pinpoint accurate, relentless. The flickers are not the. You saw that heavy duty flicker he used against Shinobu. Yeah. And Misha don't have the uppercut problem like Miyata does. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sendo might. I don't know. Misha was looking pretty good so far. He's looking excellent. Another great chapter from George. Ugh. And the disgust that they look at each other. Look at him. Can't believe. Ugh. I have to admit, I give you your props. You're stronger than I expect you to be. Ugh. And apparently Rosario, no matter how little his gas tank is filled, apparently it's enough so far. Ugh. You really gotta love this stuff. Ippo's jaws on the floor. Oh my goodness. Everybody's silent. There's no commentary from the Samamura. Absolutely not. Apparently. Ugh. But then again, I do have one concern, and it's not Rosario's weight management. We have not seen Rosario get desperate. Which is a good, and it could be a good or bad thing. It could be. He gets desperate, he turns into a wild animal, immutable, chopping right, kablam! Good night, Irene. He put him to sleep. Or it could be he gets desperate and he turned into a part-time Gonzalez and he started countering like a machine. He started pulling out that late round several more Ryuhei. You're going down. The only thing it takes is 1 centimeter. You're going down. Alright. We have seen some desperate people in Ippo, but apparently Rosario. Alright. He could be the most desperate, vicious person we've seen yet. But we never know. We'll never know until the fight turn out. Cause the fight is looking pretty good. Hope you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll let the guys thoughts to the PM about the Rosario fight so far. because so far, I know spirits are high, and this stuff is great. I was just thinking George was gonna, it was gonna be one of those type of fights, but apparently it is. But hope you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.